Hey guys, so this morning I've woken up in Hungerford, so that's where I've got to so far on my trip. The trip between Seal and here, I guess. I didn't manage to actually film anything because my phone unfortunately died and I've had to get that repaired while doing all the travelling and everything else, so that was quite a lot of hassle. But don't worry, everything's fine now, so I should be able to document my journey from here on. It's a beautiful morning to go for another cruise. So far things have been going well, gradually building up how many locks I can do a day. I've had a couple of days of help, but most of it I've been doing single-handed, which has been good. Actually, I've been really enjoying it. Looking forward to taking you on the journey with me. The next place I'm heading to is Bedwyn, so I will see you then. So I had a pretty epic 9-hour cruise yesterday. It started out in Hungerford and I was aiming for Bedwyn. By the time I got to Bedwyn, there weren't any visitor mooring spots, so I had to carry on to Crofton. Finally found a mooring spot here, but yeah, I ended up doing 14 locks, which was quite exhausting because I did it all single-handed, obviously. Generally speaking, it was a good journey. I learned a lot. I think there were some really awkward locks on the way. Like there was one lock and it had like a swing bridge in the middle of it, and there was a couple of other locks that had like footpaths going across. You know, it just means everything took a little bit longer and was a little bit more exhausting than it normally would be. But yeah, I got here eventually. The only disadvantage was because I'd planned to go to Bedwyn. Bedwyn has a train station, which I was then gonna obviously make use of. Whereas today I've obviously got to start out from Crofton and there is no train station here. So the first thing I've got to do before I do anything, walk down the towpath for about 45 minutes to get to a train station, and then I've got to get a train, and then I've got to go and collect my van. But everything generally speaking is going well. I seem to be making progress, which is good. I've planned out each stage of my route and I should probably be able to film a little bit of each stage hopefully and share it with you. On to the walk to the van then, I guess. Hey guys, so I managed to collect my van yesterday after walking down the towpath, and then I actually went and did some work in Reading, believe it or not, and eventually came back to my boat. So the logistics of moving everything around are quite complicated at the moment, but nevertheless I carry on. So today is all about trying to get to somewhere called Pewsey. I think today might involve some locks that are in quite quick succession around Crofton, and then also I think today might involve my first tunnel. So that'll be exciting. I've never been through a tunnel before. I'm looking forward to that. I think it's about 10 locks, so not too bad. Not compared to what I did the day before yesterday, which was 14 locks. So another day of cruising, and I'll take you guys with me. So I woke up in Pewsey, another 8-hour stint. I think I did 10 locks, so that was pretty full on, but I got to where I wanted to, so that's the most important thing. And today I'm moving on to Devizes. Now, as far as I can work out, it's basically a 10-mile stretch, and I don't think there are any locks, which is pretty amazing really. And this is all in preparation for tomorrow, which is going to be me doing the Caen Hill staircase locks, which most people have probably heard of. It's like about 15 locks in a row, so that's going to be interesting. And I've allotted a whole day for that. I might not need a whole day, but I've given a whole day to doing that. But yesterday was pretty cool as well. I managed to do my first tunnel. I could do with a little bit more sleep. I've been some pretty full-on days, and there was a lot of rain last night, so I didn't actually get much sleep. But generally speaking, everything has been pretty cool. I will see you guys on the rest of the journey. Bye-bye. So no sooner had I got here, and the sun had been shining pretty much all day, and then I got here and then it started raining massive hailstones in with it. It's just crazy, the change of weather, and then actually went back to being sunny again. So I have no idea what's going on with English weather at the moment. So I made it to Devizes. I ended up going a little bit further than I'd expected because, again, the visitor moorings were busy. So I ended up at lock 46, which is like only 2 locks short of the actual flight at Caen Hill. Did about 11 miles and only 4 locks. So there's a lot of long stretches, which actually I'm not used to. I'm more used to lots and lots of locks. So quite tired, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow because the staircase lock, it'll be my first time doing anything like that. My dad's going to come up and help as well, so it should be fun. I went and had a sneak peek a minute ago at it when I arrived here, and I was like, whoa, that's pretty crazy. I shall be sure to film it and take you guys on the journey with me. Anyway, I'm gonna have some dinner and then sleep. See you later. So So the day has finally arrived. I'm about to do the Caen Hill flight of locks, 15 of them. Kind of excited and slightly apprehensive at the same time, but it's a lovely day. My dad should be showing up soon to help me. If not, apparently there are loads of volunteers, so everything should be fine. But yeah, I've never done this many locks in a row before, so it's going to be interesting. It's supposed to only take you 3 hours, so we shall see, and I'll let you know at the other end of it. Cheers, see you soon. Hey guys, so I just woke up in Sells Green, which is a little bit further than I'd expected to go yesterday, but that seems to be happening every day, to be honest with you. But what an epic day yesterday was. I did the Caen Hill flight of locks. In the end, I think we worked out it was 24 locks that we did in that day. Moved 2 miles, so it's insane really. It wasn't as bad as some people had made out. I actually quite enjoyed it. We got off really early and then we ended up going down the flight of locks with another boat. That was pretty easy. There wasn't really anybody coming up the other way. In fact, the only time which we encountered a boat coming the other way was right on the very last of the locks. That did make it more complicated, so I imagine if we had had that all the way up it would have taken a lot longer. But generally speaking, I thought it was a great experience and it is an amazing feat of engineering. The design of it and how it works in with the environment, it's amazing really. I've got a bit of a trek today, not too bad. I think it's about 9-10 miles or something like that and about 4 locks, aiming for Bradford on Avon. But as I've started to learn, where I aim for is not always where I end up, but I think that's just boating in general really. I'm not there as such, but maybe I'm almost starting to get there, and maybe the last stretch is almost going to be a slower paced thing. I am tired, I'll be honest, because it has been pretty much constant. You get kind of a cumulative tired, I guess, but I'm still enjoying myself and I'm looking forward to another cruise today, which I will again take you on with me. So I'll see you soon. Bye. So I guess I have arrived then. I'm in Bradford on Avon, and this kind of marks the end of, I guess, the long part of my trip. From now on, I'm just going to do small incremental jumps every couple of weeks. I worked out it was 71 miles, 93 locks, 24 movable bridges, and in total it took me 10 days of cruising. So not too bad really, considering that only 2 of those days I had help and the other 8 days I was doing it single-handed. How has it been? Interesting. Harder than I expected and easier, if that is possible for those two things to exist at the same time. It was definitely harder at the beginning, but the more I got into the swing of it, the more I started to realise like my own strengths and my own ways of doing things, and I really started to get into this sort of flow state, I guess, where I was just getting locked on really, and just, excuse the pun, I don't think you really appreciate the strangeness of travelling such short distances but having to put so much effort in. So there you go. I'm here in Bradford on Avon, and I hope you guys have enjoyed coming along on the journey with me, and obviously I will continue to make videos for the next bit of my very slow trip into Bristol. I think I'll probably move it every 2 weeks like I can because of my license, because I'm a continuous cruiser. I'll probably move it about, I don't know, 1 to 2 miles, something like that. I'll get to spend the summer in some of the nice places around Bath and coming into Bristol, and I will keep you updated with all of that. Thanks as always for watching. I know that there was a gap in the videos before the last one. This one is a little bit longer, so hopefully that's made up for it a little bit. I never really want to get into that position of making a video for the sake of it. I just want to film my life and take you guys along with me, and so if there's something to film, then there's going to be a video. If there's nothing to film, there's probably not going to be a video for a while. So I hope you guys understand that and stick with me, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.